1999 Subaru Legacy B4 RSK. Look at all the letters, RFRB, B4. Basically the twin turbo Subaru Legacy from Japan with a bunch of sports stuff on it. This car has 67,000 kilometers on it. It's grade Ford auction, which is pretty much the best you can get. You're saying to yourself, look at that body. I know. It's super nice. This car has virtually no scratches. Everything's in really good shape. I've bought a few cars from Japan. This one is easily the nicest. This car didn't need anything, which is really rare, so somebody was still driving it, I think, and they kept it garaged because the paint's in really nice shape. There's no real problems with this car. It's super nice. Let's have a look at the inside here. It's got the two-tone leather, which I think looks really nice. It's in really good shape. The driver's seat has like a little bit of cracking in the color, but it's just cosmetic. It's not actual in the leather. The rest of this car, I think, has barely been used. The back seat is basically brand new. I think it was a wealthy older guy. Well, wealth is a relative term, but I don't think he let his kids in the car. Man. Let's have a look at the trunksies. This car is a really good sized trunk, actually. It's got this Subaru Legacy flat mat on it. I've been transporting my mountain bike around in it, and works great. There's no rust in this car. Everything's nice. I like how the Legacy turbos have this lip on the spoiler. It's subtle, but it looks really nice. Nothing too extravagant in the exhaust department. This car is an automatic. Watch the cool dash. I love it. Multi-stage light up. The climate control. It's actually fog lights here. It's just like this single piece, but it works really well. I put in this USB Alpine stereo with hands-free. The Subaru actually has like a 10-speaker audio system with subwoofer. It's got an amplifier under the driver's seat made by Alpine, but badged as Macintosh. Anyways, I got the stereo all spliced into the multi-connector that runs the amplifier, so it runs all the speakers in the car, and it's really quality. It's actually really nice. Automatic, you say? Alex, everyone will laugh at me. I drive an automatic. It's not performance. It's not cool. But look, it's got cool shifting here. It's a 4-speed automatic, but it's actually a really good automatic. You're thinking this is some Cavalier automatic, and it's really not. The torque converter locks up right away. The shifts are really good. It runs to redline every time, and the shift buttons actually work great. So you can actually hold the buttons and hold the gears, and you know, if you're doing highway merge, you can hold it in second. And once you get on the big turbo, this thing hauls ass. The idea here too is you're like, why are there buttons and that? So when you're like in a turn, you're like, whoa, extreme. You can't reach the buttons, which I've happened. You just reach down, grab a gear. It actually works great. I'm not, you know, lots of people aren't fans of automatics, and I've had a lot of manual sports cars, but this car is actually really good, and living in the big city, you're going to run into traffic constantly, and I don't care who you are, how extreme you are, manual gets real old. It does. Let's have a look at the engine. It's got this cool RFRB grille, which is like I think it's like a Subaru factory aftermarket thing you could get through the Subaru dealer. It's different than the standard Legacy grille. There you go. There's your Subaru 2-liter twin turbo engine. This thing runs really nice. Twin turbos, Alex. What's the point? Well, there's turbo there, turbo there. What this thing does is it has one small turbo and basically a big turbo. So what it does is it switches all of the exhaust, goes to the small turbo, which spools right away. So basically, I had a WRX for a long time and had a big turbo, but until it built boost, which took a while, so you had no power. Especially with the air conditioning on, it was slow until you got to 3,500 RPM, then you get all this power. This thing basically, that turbo spools instantly, especially with the automatic, so you get power right away all the time. It's like a V6. And then at like 4,800 RPM, it switches the exhaust to the big turbo, and then it pulls really hard. This thing's rated at 265 horsepower. I think the car weighs like 3,000 pounds, no, 3,200 pounds. But it feels more like 280, maybe more. It pulls really hard, and it's really fun. And the twin turbo works great. It's basically a Jeep guy. It's basically their solution for fuel economy without going to a big V6. And I've made 30 miles to the gallon on the highway in this car. No problem. Aircon works. Everything works at stock, which means it's reliable, which means everything is cool. It's plenty fast stock. I don't necessarily think you need to modify, and I've had faster cars than this, and it's great. Anyways, what's it like to drive? The suspension, it's got this Bilstein Subaru suspension. It's firm, but it's not punishing. But the car really handles well. I had some previous Legacies. This thing is super flat in the cornering. It's as good as the WRX, I think. The way they've set up the differentials in this thing, it reduced the understeer for the new model year. It's really good. The brakes are really powerful. The engine pulls hard, and then you can drive it around completely normally in traffic. It doesn't punish you. The interior is super nice. The new Legacies are much, much nicer. Well, new from Japan for a 15-year-old car. This thing is so much nicer than a WRX of the same vintage. Yet, I think it's nearly as fast. It handles just as well, and it's got a lot more room inside. It's kind of a no-brainer. These things are super bargains from Japan. Anyway, so ends my review of this car. It's super nice. It's super clean, so it's going to have a really nice car for a long time. I'd love to keep it. In fact, I will if nobody buys it. That would be fine.